Hello Lightning fans, Hannah Hill here with your Tampa Bay Lightning post-game recap. The Tampa Bay Lightning came up on top against the Toronto Maple Leafs in overtime. No goals were scored in this first period, but something that was apparent were that both teams were spending time in the box. Both teams ended up spending about 2 penalties in this first period. Going into the second, I would like to see the Tampa Bay Lightning avoid sitting in the penalty box, as the Toronto Maple Leafs are one of those teams that take advantage of their power play. Some fun news for tonight's game is that Anthony Cirelli is in the lineup. He's playing alongside Vladislav Namestnikov and Ross Colton. The Toronto Maple Leafs were the ones who ended up finding the back of the net first. That goal was scored by Mitch Marner, and that Mitch Marner goal ends up breaking a Toronto Maple Leafs franchise record as Mitch Marner gained a point on his 19th consecutive game. Not even 2 minutes after that Mitch Marner goal, Vladislav Namestnikov of the Tampa Bay Lightning ends up finding the back of the net, getting his first goal of the season for the Bolts and tying up the game at 1. However, towards the end of the second period, William Nylander ended up putting one up for the Toronto Maple Leafs and making it a 2-1 game going into the third period. It seemed like the Tampa Bay Lightning got their act together in this third period, as when the Lightning were on the power play, Nikita Kucherov ended up finding the back of the net, tying up the game. It looked like the momentum carried on from there for the Lightning, as Ross Colton, ended up finding the netting for the Bolts, getting the Lightning their first lead in tonight's game. However, in the midway mark of this third period, it was Mitch Marner once again who found the back of the net, tying up the game. A little fun fact about tonight's game with that third period is that all of those third period goals were scored on the power play. Overtime only lasted 33 seconds as Alex Killorn ended up finding the back of the net, scoring the game-winning goal for the Tampa Bay Lightning. The Lightning take the 4-3 overtime win over the Toronto Maple Leafs at Amalie Arena. Before puck drop tonight, the Tampa Bay Lightning celebrated captain Steven Stamkos' 1,000th NHL career points. Congratulations, Stammer and Anthony Cirelli, who officially made his return from injury in tonight's game, left tonight with 2 points. Lightning will be back on it this Tuesday as they host the Detroit Red Wings at home.